All right, so have you heard about this whole manifestation thing?
Oh, yeah.
Like where you can think things into being?
Yeah,
It's it's everywhere these days, right?
totally.
Like, I was looking at this one video and it basically boils it down to like 3 steps.
Okay.
And it's only 3 minutes long. And they're like, follow these 3 steps and you can manifest anything you want,
Wow.
you know?
Okay.
I'm a little skeptical, I gotta say.
Yeah, 3 minutes to like a whole new life seems a bit
Yeah.
far-fetched.
A little too good to be true.
Yeah, but
Let's dive into it.
yeah, let's break it down.
Okay, so step 1,
Okay.
visualization.
Okay.
They really emphasize like creating this vivid mental image of like what you want.
Yeah, like as if it's already happening.
Yeah, almost like you're already living it, right?
Exactly.
Feeling all the emotions that come with it.
Totally.
So is there something to that?
Well, I mean, think about it this way. Like, have you ever like visualized yourself like giving a presentation or like, doing something and like actually feeling like you're doing well?
I guess so.
Like, does that help?
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
like if I visualize it going really poorly,
Right.
then I get nervous.
Yeah.
But if I visualize it going well, I feel more confident.
Right. So there is actually like a neurological basis for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's all this research in neuroscience showing that when we visualize something, our brains actually like light up
Like in the same way.
in a similar way. Yeah.
Wow.
As if we were actually doing it.
So my brain can't tell the difference between me like actually doing something and just thinking about it.
Well, not exactly, but it's preparing for it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like priming our brains for action, right? So it can make us more likely to actually take steps towards those goals.
That makes sense.
And it can also like boost our motivation and focus, right? Which
Yeah.
are like key ingredients for actually achieving something.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that it's not magic,
Yeah.
right? You can't just visualize winning the lottery and expect it to happen.
I've been trying that and it's not working.
Yeah, it takes a little more than that.
Yeah.
But it can be a really powerful tool
Right.
when combined with action
Right.
and effort.
So what about the flip side of that? Like, could there be any downsides to like focusing too much on the outcome?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if like reality doesn't match up to our like perfect little visualization?
Yeah, that can definitely lead to disappointment
Right.
and even like, feeling paralyzed or stuck if
Yeah.
things don't go exactly as planned. So it's important to be like adaptable
Right.
and understand that like setbacks are part of the process.
Right.
It's not always going to be a straight line.
Okay. So step 2,
Okay.
affirmations.
Right.
So the video's like all about repeating these positive statements, right?
Yeah, like I am successful. I attract abundance.
That kind of thing. So
Right.
is there any science behind this?
Well, there's some interesting research on affirmations in psychology. And the idea is that by like repeating these phrases over and over again,
Right.
we can kind of like reprogram our subconscious beliefs.
Wow.
And then that can influence our behavior.
Okay, so like if I tell myself I'm confident enough times,
Right.
eventually I'll start to believe it.
Well, it's not quite that simple,
Okay.
but it can definitely have an impact.
Okay.
But it's important to make sure that the affirmations are believable to you
Okay.
and that you're also taking actions that align with those statements.
Okay.
So it's not just about like saying the words, it's about actually embodying them.
Right. Like I can't just be like, I'm a rock star and then like never pick up a guitar.
Exactly. You
Like,
got to
but-
put in the work.
Gotcha.
So what about the downsides of affirmations?
Yeah, because I can see how it could be easy to get caught up in like the fake it till you make it
Totally.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like, how do we make sure that it's actually leading to like genuine change
Yeah.
and not just like masking our insecurities?
Well, I think the key is self-awareness, right?
Okay.
Like really checking in with yourself and asking like, is this affirmation actually true for me?
Okay.
Or am I just trying to convince myself of something?
Yeah.
And also like, are my actions aligning with this affirmation?
Yeah.
Or am I just saying the words without actually changing my behavior?
So actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, in a way.
Gotta
It's
start.
about bridging that gap
Okay.
between our thoughts and our actions.
Okay. So could focusing only on like positive statements,
Yeah,
like could that blind us to like real problems that we need to address?
absolutely. I think that's a really important point.
Okay.
Like positive thinking is great,
Yeah.
but it shouldn't come at the expense of ignoring like genuine challenges.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes affirmations can become a form of self-deception if we're using them to avoid dealing with like difficult emotions or situations.
Right. So it's all about balance.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So final step, step 3, inspired action. This is where the rubber meets the road, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So the video really emphasizes that like manifestation isn't just about like thinking positive thoughts.
Right.
It's about taking action,
Yeah.
but not just like any action. It's got to be inspired action.
Right.
So how do we know, like, what's truly inspired action
Mm.
and what's just like impulsive behavior disguised as motivation?
Well, I think it comes down to like alignment, right? Like, does this action truly align with my goals, my values, my vision?
Okay.
Or am I just kind of like grasping at straws
Right.
or trying to force something to happen?
So it's about being intentional,
Yeah, exactly.
practical actions, being mindful,
Okay.
and really checking in with ourselves.
So this ties into like the concept of self-efficacy,
Yeah.
right? Which is like believing in ourselves and our ability to achieve our goals.
Totally.
So like the more we believe in ourselves,
Right.
the more likely we are to take action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more action we take, the more we reinforce those beliefs. Oh, so it's like a positive feedback loop.
Exactly. It's like a cycle of positive reinforcement.
Oh, okay. So to sum up,
Okay.
this video lays out these 3 steps, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Visualize, affirm, take inspired action.
Right.
Like we've been talking about, it's more nuanced than that.
Yeah.
It's not just like a 3-step formula.
Right.
It's about understanding the connection between our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions,
Totally.
and finding that sweet spot between like positive thinking
Yeah.
and realistic action.
Absolutely.
So for you listening out there,
Mhm.
does this video give you like a good starting point
Yeah.
for achieving your goals? Or is it like oversimplifying things?
Right.
Maybe it's a bit of both.
Yeah, I think it's up to each individual to decide how much weight they want to give to this whole concept of manifestation.
Right.
But I think there are definitely some valuable takeaways.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Uh,
Like even if we don't manifest our dream lives overnight,
right.
I think a little bit of positive thinking can't hurt.
Yeah. I agree with that.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.